Okay, Eric Ussery, Persuasive Speech number 2, Miss Williams class, and the audience introduction. Okay. Superman or Batman? Which would you rather have coming to your rescue? Which one possesses superior power, and which one is the better superhero? There has been much debate in the comics world about this subject. Both have the ability to fight evil, and have been serving as icons of justice for over 70 years. They are both members of the Justice League, and have fought many battles side by side as equals. They also have many resources at their disposal, and have faced ultimate evils in their career. Both have to live a life of solidarity in order to protect their secret identities. But which one is the better superhero? Superman with his alien abilities, or Batman with his array of technology available to him? As an avid comic collector, I have studied both characters in depth. I have witnessed countless missions and battles. Today we will look at the facts and see that Superman is the superior hero. Superman, also known as Clark Kent, possesses many superior abilities, especially when compared to Batman. Superman can produce freezing breath, cold enough to lock anything into ice. His X-ray vision allows him to see through anything but lead, and his laser eyes can cut through the thickest steel as if it was butter. His super strength allows him to lift whole buildings and airplanes. Superman could even stop an asteroid. His ability to fly in super speed allows him to perform several tasks like stopping a mugging in New York, saving a child who fell out of a tree, or saving a cat, all in only 5 minutes. As one of the last known survivors of Krypton, Superman has inherent superpowers. Even as his alter ego Clark Kent, he is able to access all of his super abilities. This allows him to stay protected at all times, and he can fly into action at a moment's notice. He can fly anywhere in the world within minutes, and can even survive in the cold reaches of deep space. Even with superior skills and power, Superman does have one flaw. Unlike Batman, who wears a full mask, Superman's only identity protection is a pair of glasses and a comb. Though this may leave him out in the open, it does not alter the fact that his powers far outrank those of Batman. Let's compare his powers to those of Batman, to truly see how they measure up. While Batman is able to perform many of the same actions as Superman, like saving a child, he has no inherent superpowers. Batman's alter ego Bruce Wayne is a multimillionaire with the resources necessary to procure all the gadgets and technological advancements needed to mimic the same superhero powers. However, as Bruce Wayne, Batman is vulnerable with no way to defend himself. Before he can jump into action, Batman must first make a trip home to access the Batcave in order to complete his transformation. He uses a special suit to glide through the air, but nowhere near the same speeds that Superman is able to obtain. Batman cannot travel any faster than a pedestrian without the use of a Batmobile or Batcopter. He does not possess any superior strength, which does not give him the ability to lift any heavy objects, and he has no devices to mimic that ability. While his identity protection is far more practical, he lacks the strength and speed necessary to truly compare to Superman. When we compare these two comic heroes, we see that while Batman is admirable in his pursuit of justice, his abilities do not compare to Superman's powers. Superman possesses the speed, strength, and powers and abilities needed to be called on at a moment's notice and save the day. Batman is unable to help anyone without first making a trip home. At any given time, Superman, in his persona of Clark Kent, is able to defend himself instantly with all the same powers that Superman has available at his disposal. Yet if Bruce Wayne were to be attacked in the same situation, he would be caught defenseless, unable to protect himself or those around him. Let's look back at the facts we've covered and see which one actually is a superior superhero. Both Superman and Batman have been fighting crime for nearly 3/4 of a century. As members of the Justice League, they have served as icons of justice for all. Superman possesses superior strength, speed, and other abilities inherent to his nature, and can fly into action immediately. Batman has multiple tools and technological gadgets that enable him to mimic many of the same powers as a superhero. But however, he is not able to jump into action at a moment's notice. He does require access to a special chamber in order to get those technological gadgets. Superman is invulnerable, even as Clark Kent, whereas Batman's alter ego Bruce Wayne is as vulnerable as any other pedestrian or citizen on the street. a simple man with no access to any of Batman's abilities. Superman came from an alien world as a unique being with superpowers. Batman used his fortune to enter the hero game. While Batman fights a noble cause, and he is an admirable hero, he is not a superhero. Batman is in fact a vigilante, a regular citizen who took it upon himself to fight crime and stop evil. This was not his calling, and it was not something that he was intended to do. Superman came to Earth as an alien, needing to complete these tasks. Batman is not a superhero. Batman is a vigilante. Therefore, there can be no doubt that Superman is a true superhero. He is invulnerable and has the strength and powers of 1,000 Batmans could never equal, which is why Superman is better than Batman and is the best superhero. Thank you.